RBK Napa Snap-on Sunoco Race Fuels, RC Engines and OB Custom Keys, the 3 of Mr. Douglas Carpenter. Yes, give me the plot, we'll get done with that. This is called Driver Introduction Havasu. You know how to do this. Next lined up will be the 71 all the way from Albuquerque, New Mexico. We thank him for towing out here. Circle Burner Chevrolet PG Enterprises and Flashcraft. The 71 of Mr. Dustin Tilbury with the breast cancer awareness colored letters. And the 40. All the way from Venice, California, left-hander Chevrolet and HEPA Trouble Racing, Mr. Jerry Toporek. Now we should move up to the 02 machine, our oldest driver in the field. But that doesn't mean that he's not capable of winning this thing. The 02 from Sacramento, California, another STR Chevrolet and Valley Tire and Wheel, Sal Lopez. Guy making a heck of a drive all the way from Henderson, Nevada. Dana Stahl Race Cars, House Chevrolet, Super Clean, Finley Chevrolet, JNS Automotive, Dana Stahl Race Cars, Silver Star Plumbing, Pickett's Radiator, AAA Insurance, Southern Nevada PD, CA, FCA, and H-Town Racing. The 1X of Mr. Pat Petrie. From West Valley, Utah, that lovely 43 machine. And the 43, Mr. Abe Carter. And now Havasu, we're going to talk about this guy. The 17 car. STR Chevrolet Sam Nichols Electric Car Quest, Lopez Racing, the Alignment Doctor, and of course a whole bunch of Lucas Oil sponsors. The 17 machine of William Guevara. All the way from Havasu. Next up should be the 4 of Mr. Blake Rogers right there. You guys know Blake, don't you, Havasu? That's right, we sure do. Good to see Blake here in a modified. Now the 42 machine, Taylor Mitch out of El Cajon, California, another STR Chevrolet Salmon and Geico Insurance. Lined up next will be the 27, another Lopez Racing there. The 27, Just Guns, You Pull, all the way out of Rio Linda, California, another STR Chevrolet, Mr. Rich Lindgren. Mr. Two-Time, the number 12 machine. Actually, let's see, is that's Tom in there tonight, right? No, is that Jimmy in there? All right. Mr. Two-Time, that is Jimmy Martis out of Yucaipa, California. Blue Water Technologies on the side of that car. The 24 machine, that is a new car to him. The 24, all the way from good old Tracy, California to Wintec Chevrolet, Mr. Scott Winters in the Ferrari Farms car. Excuse me, that's now an STR Chevrolet. The 28 machine out of Lakeside, California, left-hander Chevrolet, Lyle Hunter Tax Service, Lucas Oil, Frank's Radio, and Dave's Rear End. All the way from Lakeside, Mr. Matthew Hicks in the 28, the Rebel. And coming up, the 84, all the way from Oak Hills, California, another STR Chevrolet Secord Motorsports, KH Enterprises, LEP, and Carpenter Tech Engineering. Eddie Secord in the 84, that yellow car. Now let's see, that looks like a brand new car. That is Chris Cook, all the way from Tabiona, Utah. And that's Cook Racing, a new car for him in the number 2 machine. The 3X, Bill's Fabrication black car right there. We talked to this man earlier, and it's a pleasure to have him with us this evening. Your nationwide driver at Bill's Fabrication Chevrolet, Werner Ladder Spring Supply Company, and Sac-On Construction. The 3X of Dylan Kwasniewski. The 58 is Kyle Ray's right there in that black and white machine. Wow, all the way from Littleton, Colorado, not Denver, Littleton. Now, let's see. The guy who's sitting 5th in points, that number 5 car, all the way from El Cajon, California, STR Chevrolet Race Cars by Kuhn. Total Power Batteries, Oceanside Transmission, Bina Financial Services, John's Collision Center, and Modoc Veterinary Center. The 5, Mr. Chase Catania. Located next to him, the 57 machine out of Turlock, California. Another STR Chevy, Bilstein Short Track Race Cars, Gaylord's Garage, Sam Helmets, Garcia Racing, and Racers Media Group, Mr. Wes Miller. Now we move up to the 51A. The 51A is sitting second points right now in this division. ProtectTheHarvest.com, Maxima Racing Fuels, oils also, SGR, and SGR Chevys. All the way again, another El Cajon boy, Mr. Austin Barnes of the 51A. The 26, that Iggy's Sunrise Cafe car. The green and white, your reigning series champion, the 26 from Spring Branch, Texas now, but originally from LHC, Arizona, Mr. Chris Gershman. And the 25 car, which was Chris's car from last season, and now we got his dad, and as we call him, Grandpa, in the 25 machine, Larry Gershman. Larry is sitting third in points right now. Now we go to starting third on the grid. That 11 car, we talked to him earlier. That's our other Dylan here tonight. An STR Chevrolet Sears Garage Doors, Bilstein Shocks, Garcia Racing, and Short Track Race Cars. The Prince of Peoria, Arizona, and currently the leader in this series, Mr. Dylan Cappello. The other 4, there's a 4X, Bill's Fabrication Chevrolet, Collision Masters, Hamm and Sheet Metal, Lucas Oil, Crispy Critters Pest Control, and Silver Star Plumbing, all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada, Mr. Doug Hamm. And last but not least, your pole sitter for this evening, as we like to call him, the mayor of Meridian, Idaho. He's not really, but we call him that. Left-hander Chevrolet, LoanMart, Trinity Construction, Tony's Texaco, Silver Creek Realty, and Brandon Loverock. On your pole this evening for the Lucas Oil Modified Best in the West 75, presented by Hoosier Tire West, Mr. Shelby Stroebel. And we are going Lucas Oil Modified racing on a Saturday night. HAVASU 95, are you ready for the Lucas Oil Modified Series? 12 Modified Series presented by LoanMart wraps the season up with our championship at the world-famous bull ring in Vegas at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in November 22nd. Please come up and join us.
You know, if he was in Vegas, they'd arrest him. But, yeah, I guess it helps. This guy's Doug's part of Dylan's team. There's two part team that showed up.
I've ridden 1, 2, maybe 10 years since I won a race. This feels dang good. We're going to celebrate with some Bud Light. Thank you to the fans. Thank you to Field Fabrication. Thank you to Bray, Johnny Power, my whole crew, Robbie, Scott, everybody on the crew. Thank you, fans. I hope I put on a good show, and thank you for seeing my first win. Have a beer.
Coming out here. It's always good to be back. It's awesome that Doug won. That's pretty sweet. So we'll have a good time. It was fun racing, and thanks for having me.
Well, I'm glad you're here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. We're not done. We got one more and some fireworks. So sit tight, guys. We're not finished first and third team out of Vegas, and Doug's first win. Doug's been running with this series since it started, and